Hi Libra, it's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your Saturn retrograde read. I hope all is well with my Libra Massive. I do want to thank you guys for all the love and support you've shown to the channel over the 1 year that I've been here on YouTube. I'm celebrating my 1 year, actually, I believe it's May 16th. But thank you so much for all the support you've given to the channel. And I do want to let you guys know, if you need a personal reading, my information is in the box below. There will be an extended to this reading. The Patreon membership link is in the box below. It's $5 a month. And it allows you access to all of the extended videos that I do. And I do a whole bunch of them. I'll be doing a few more. There's going to be a lot of videos posted this month in reference to the retrograde energies, because we got 4 planets in retrograde. So if you think about all 4 planets, and then I'm doing one for each sign, so 4 times 12, there you go. That's how many videos I'm putting up this month, and you have access to all of them, because you want to check every aspect of your chart. All of us have all of these signs in our chart, so you do want to check this and see how it's going to relate to you, so that you can try to better navigate these crazy energies that we're going to be running into all throughout the summer, because the majority of the planets are going to be in retrograde until the fall. Speaking of which, Saturn went into retrograde, I believe it was May 11th, and it will be there until September. Pluto already started. Pluto started April 25th, and it'll be in there until October. The next planet coming up is May 14th, which is Jupiter. Jupiter's going to go in retrograde, and we're going to have to worry about that as well. So I'll be doing some readings on those later on in the week. But I'm doing the air signs now for Saturn. So Saturn's in Aquarius, okay? And Aquarius for you is your 5th house. Let me just make sure, because I thought I looked at that earlier. Yeah, it's your 5th house. Alright, so Saturn retrograde. Saturn is the planet of restrictions. It's a planet of rules, regulations, structure, government. It's also about your reputation, how people see you, how you see yourself, your moral compass. And Saturn is also known infamously as the father of time. So as time goes, things progress. Now when Saturn's in retrograde, what happens is it looks back at some of the old routines and patterns that you have stopped partaking in, and it brings them back to the forefront to just double check with you if you're still going to be tapping into these outdated routines. So for example, a simple example of it is when you were a child, well, not when you were a child, yeah, when you were a child, you played with toys, right? You don't play with toys now. You're an adult, you don't do that. So if Saturn went in retrograde, so I don't know if that's a good example or not. Let's talk about it in reference to the 5th house. Well, let's see what the 5th house is about. The 5th house is about creativity and sex. It's all about your sexual nature, the more basic creative urges of your psyche. It also talks about your children and the joy you receive from them. It also relates to entertainment, holidays, amusement, and the arts. It rules love affairs, new undertakings in life, like speculation and gambling, like people who like to go to the track. If you like to go to the horse racing and bet on the horses, or if you like to go to the casino, things like that. And the stock market, speculative markets. All right, and this is the house that the house in which you basically where you show your affections, anything that you have an affection for, anything that you love, recreational activities, things you do for fun, and also your creative side. All right, so those are the most popular things: your creative side, the things you like to do for fun, relaxation, leisure, your children, and your lovemaking style. Okay. So with that being said, Aquarius is the house where Saturn is going to be. All right, that's your 5th house. But the house of Aquarius itself also has to do with, like-minded people. People getting together, groups getting together for one common goal or cause. Also has to do with your friends, your social life. Okay, so if we combine that, it's about looking at how these two energies merge as far as what goes on with Aquarius and what goes on in the fifth house. Okay, so Aquarius is like-minded ideas, people with like-minded ideas, like your tribe. Okay, your friends, maybe people you in an organization with. You guys have a common goal, a common reason that you all get together. All right, and it could be to have fun, for leisure, for activity, for creativeness. Maybe you have, for example, maybe you have a paint club. You guys get together and you go painting, or you have a rock climbing club or a rock climbing group. You guys go get together. You do things to have fun. All right. So with Saturn can have a lot to do with your reputation, how these people see you. Your status, what you're known for, and things like that. So when it's in retrograde, we have to be careful. So one example I gave is, okay, I'll give the other example. The other example I gave is when you were in your 20s, some of you maybe, okay, but I'm talking to the more mature Libras, but you can use this as an example as well for the younger Libras too. It's just you outgrowing certain things based on your age, based on your maturity, right? So when you were in, let's say when you were in college, a lot of people, they used to party and drink. Not everybody, but a lot of people got pretty wild in their college days. They dibbled and dabbled into things that they didn't do, that they may not do now. A lot of people, when we talk about the fifth house, we talk about love making. So a lot of people might have had some really interesting experiences in the art of love making when they were in their college years. But now that they are, settled down or more mature, maybe they don't go about doing it in the same way that they did when they were children or when they were, young adults. Another example could be, some people like to look at, drinking and smoking or whatever you like to participate in as far as your poisons, I like to call them. You used to do a lot of it when you were maybe in your 20s, in your early 20s. So you partied every weekend. You and your friends would get together Thursday through Sunday religiously. Smoke, drink, pop pills, eat, whatever you did, right? And now you don't do that anymore because of the fact that it's something that you've outgrown it, right? So what Saturn would do in this case is it would when it's in retrograde, it'll bring back friends that you used to do those things with. They may come around, or a situation may come about, or there might be a party for a DJ that you used to love back when you were in your 20s, and that DJ may be coming to the area. And it's like, God, I remember back in the day I used to have so much fun going to those parties. I want to go again. And it's amazing that this person is coming back all these years. They're still around. So you go to this party, you run into some of the old friends you used to hang out with, and then they want to drink and do the things that you used to do as far as the poisons you used to do. Well, Saturn is going to say, okay, are you going to get back into this again? If so, Saturn may put you in a position where, unfortunate things may occur. Okay, because of you tipping. It could be anything from you just passing out at the party, because it has to do with your reputation, how people see you, what you're known as, and it could affect your career. So in these scenarios, it could be a situation where, you throw up in front of everybody, all over yourself, all over other people. Like, that's your reputation. It's, people see you. You're not looking too popular there. All right, it could be a situation where you get in the car and you start driving and you get pulled over, DUI. You lose your license. Now you can't drive to work, so that messes up your career. All right. It could be a situation where it could be something unfortunate. You may overdo it and end up in the hospital. Okay. So you got to be careful with Saturn. All right. So that's just a basic example of what, is basically saying, okay, you stop doing things that were old and outdated because time moved on. But Saturn is going to introduce those things back to you to see if you're still into it, to see if you're still doing it. And for you guys, you got the fifth house. So this is like the house of lovemaking. So it could be a partner coming back. Okay. It could be the way that old outdated things that you did in outdated people, places, and things in reference to, the people you hung out with, the things you did when you hung out with them, what you did for fun. Okay. So what you did for fun when you were in your 20s may not be the same thing you do for fun when you're in your 40s. All right. So let's just take a look. Overall energy. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so right here. This is Leo energy. Leo rules the fifth house, and that's where that's where Saturn's in retrograde for you. So in this instance, with this Queen of Wands in reverse, this could be somebody who's very promiscuous. Okay, she could be somebody who had low self-esteem, and so maybe, when she connected and hooked up with guys or girls, whatever your preference is, because I could be talking to a guy as well. You were very naive when it came to sex. Okay, this is somebody who may have been looking for love in all the wrong places, type of thing. And so maybe the way that you went about connecting with someone was to immediately jump into bed with them if you felt a strong attraction to them, instead of taking your time getting to know them to see if this is somebody who's worth that energy. But let's see what else comes up. Yeah, so here we go. So this is the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay, major arcana here. Then we have that clarified with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is Virgo energy. We have the major arcana, the Sun, more Leo energy, and it's in reverse. Clarified with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. We have the Eight of Wands, which is Sag energy. Clarified with the Three of Swords in reverse, which is Libra energy. So this is your energy here. Okay, so what I'm seeing right off the bat, we got Strength card here. Strength card clarified with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you, with the Strength card, this could talk to, in reference to the Queen of Wands here, this is more someone who, this is a situation or a scenario where someone is not respecting themselves when it comes to their partner that they may have kids with or that they may have lived with. You are, in this sense, you're not standing your ground, you're not demanding your respect, you're not commanding your respect. This is somebody you had children with. For some of you, if you don't have children with this person, this is somebody you moved in with or lived with, okay? The Sun card in reverse here could represent the fact that you were not seeing the fact that this person was basically just taking you for granted, okay? You were like being, very, like Libra, you guys try to relate. That's your whole energy. Your energy is to relate, and it's to be balanced and fair. So when you see a situation between you and a person and it's not fair or not balanced, where everybody's on the same page, you will go above and beyond. And sometimes you guys will, you'll get the short end of the stick, so to speak, and you won't be okay with it, but you'll take it for the team. Like you'll take an L for the team for whatever reason. And you end up taking too many L's, and you put yourself in a situation where you're not commanding the respect that you deserve, or your partner may start walking all over you and start assuming that, okay, well, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you'll be like, okay, sure. You may be upset about it, and you may bitch about it later with the Three of Swords here in reverse. But, this is telling me here that you've allowed other people to basically dictate the relationship and run the relationship while you just sit back and allow them to do so. So what may happen is you may have finally gotten away from this person. You may have claimed your self-respect, in a sense where it's like, you know what, I'm not going to allow you to boss me around. I'm not going to allow you to dictate what goes on in this relationship anymore, because a lot of what you were doing was hurting me. And it could have been that this person was dealing with other people, but it could have been other things that were going on. All right, but this person don't look too happy. So, you got out of the situation, but this person may be coming back to you. And again, some of you may have children. So this person could be reaching out to you again with this Eight of Wands energy here, because this represents communication, quick communication. So somebody could be emailing you, sending you text messages, wanting to give you a call. It could be on your social media, hitting you up, okay? Well, with the Three of Swords in reverse here, it looks like you got over that. But you have to be careful, because this person may come back. So you don't want to jump into the old ways in which you were with this person, okay? Allowing them to dictate what's going on, you not standing up for yourself. Because the Queen of Wands, she's a very powerful person. When she's upright, she's very powerful. She's charismatic. She lets people know what it is. Like, she doesn't bite her tongue. You're not going to run over her. You're not going to you're not going to outdo her in most situations. Like, you're not going to take control and take control and take the lead with her. She's not that type of woman. She stands tall. She speaks up for herself. She will tell you what the deal is, and you will have to rock with that. And if you don't, then she'll step off. Like, she's that type of individual. When she's in reverse, she's somebody who doesn't speak up for herself. She takes the short end of the stick all the time. She's somebody who, will just say, okay, all right, well, I'll compromise, but she's always the one who's losing out in the compromise. She can also be looked at someone who has low self-esteem, okay? So this is what this energy is, the overall energy is here. And what I'm getting here is, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is the same energy. It's similar. When these queens are in reverse, it's people taking advantage of them. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, some of you were married to this person, okay? Because we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. So this is telling me your marriage is over. If it was upright, this would tell me that you guys were still together. And if you weren't married, you were living together and you had children together. And it could be that you wanted to be married, okay? And this person could have been just putting you off and putting you off and putting you off with the Sun card in reverse, because this also represents prolonged gratification, meaning that, okay, yeah, we'll do it, or you stuck around with the assumption that this is what this person was going to do. They were going to marry you, which in the upright would be you being happy and successful in that relationship. All right, this would have been what it was. That's for some of you if you would have got married. But for some of you, this person would never marry you, even though you had kids with this person and you stuck with this person and you were with them for years. Okay, 10 plus years for some of you. All right, and this person, you did everything you could as a wife, being a wife or being a husband, yet this person still didn't want to get in a relationship with you. And you did that under the intention of, okay, eventually they will. But it looks like for some of you, you got smart. You realized that this person was just, messing around, didn't want anything serious in reference to a committed relationship, and you got your self-respect and you said, you know what, I'm out of here. So now this person is coming back. Now that you may have met someone new, or you've healed now. With the Three of Swords in reverse, this is someone who's healed. They're no longer in pain. And the Three of Swords in reverse also represents someone coming back to apologize. So this person is contacting you to apologize to you, because maybe they want to do things all over again. They want to start all over again. But you got to keep in mind, you've been through this before with the Hermit in reverse energy. You've been through this over and over with this person. For some of you, you've been with this person for years. All right? And you're mourning this loss. But you know what? You got somebody else. Okay? And here's the Page of Cups saying that. You got somebody else. Because with the Five of Cups, the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it shows a person standing by a river with their head down. There's 3 cups that are spilt by the river, and the person is with their head down, mourning over those 3 cups. But this is the Five of Cups, so where's the other 2? Well, the other 2 is behind the person, sitting upright, meaning that they have someone else, but they're finally letting go of those 3 cups based on the original relationship that they were waiting on being successful, waiting on it taking it to the next level, and it never went there. So someone else came along, okay, for some of you, or this is just some of you getting your dignity and your self-respect and saying, you know what, I'm going to let that relationship go. So you mourn those 3 of Cups that are tipped over, and then you go to the other 2. For some of you, the other 2 is somebody else coming into the picture. For others of you, the other 2 is just, look, I got my self-respect. I know this person, no matter how long I've been with them, they're not going to marry me. They're just playing games. They may have had you in third-party situations, things like that with the 3 of Cups reverse. And so now here you are at peace, chilling. You're getting over it. You're resting from the torment and the frustration of being involved with that person for years and they didn't want to do anything with you, serious. You're getting over that, okay? You're resting in relaxation, not speaking to them. Well, here come the messages. Now they want to apologize, okay? And now they may be talking about they may want to get married. For some of you, this is the father of your child. You guys have been in this relationship for a while, like I said, or this is the mother of your child. You've been in this relationship for a while, because this is Emperor energy. Emperor energy is very mature energy, meaning that you've known this person for a long time, okay? A long time, because with the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles here, this could represent that you've been with this person 10 plus years. For a lot of you, it's been longer than that, okay? So here comes the Emperor energy now, someone coming in and wanting to take control again, all right? But the thing is when they come in and take control, you got Justice in reverse, meaning that you're not going to be treated fairly. They're going to be walking all over you again, doing what they want, because they think that you're still this person. And so that's why Saturn's going to come in and say, are you still that person? Because here this person comes again, with the same motive, with the same itinerary? Are you still that person? All right. So let's see what else we got for you, Libra. We're going to have it extended to this. I'm going to go further into this. So check it out if this is something that resonates with you. All right. Just want to make sure they're shuffled really well. Okay, so overall energy for this spread. King of Cups in reverse. Now, this could be the energy of the person you were dealing with, and why this talks with me a lot about why that person never was able to take things to the next level with you. Now, this could be a male or a female, okay? These are just energies. When I read energies, because men have masculine and feminine energies within them, you know, the yin and the yang, just like women do, okay? So this energy is the masculine energy. When we talk about the kings, that's about taking action. Okay, when we talk about the feminine energies, the queens, we're talking about how you feel on the inside, your emotions and your feelings. So here, someone was taking action. They were taking action in a way what the King of Cups in reverse does. The King of Cups is somebody who, for whatever reason, is not able to love. It could be because they're in love with someone else. It could be because they are emotionally manipulating you. You know, knowing that you want love and you want a relationship, so they play with you to get you to do what they want under the pretense of, oh, I'm going to give you that relationship that you want. But in reality, they're just emotionally manipulating you. They're taking advantage of you. This person can be verbally abusive. They could be emotionally abusive. Okay? This is the type of person who could be sleeping with other people while they're dealing with you. Okay? This is an energy of someone who could be violent. This could be someone who has addiction issues, which is why they can't fully love you. They could have all kinds of addictions, drug addictions, smoking, drinking, what have you. Okay? But this guy is not usually a decent guy for the most part. Or this energy, whether it's a woman or a man, is not really a decent energy. Okay, we got that Three of Swords popping out again, and the Queen of Pentacles, this time in upright. So we got the High Priestess, Major Arcana. This is moon energy. So this is all about using your intuition, okay? And then we have that clarified with the Three of Wands in reverse. This is the challenge. Where your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors want you to keep in mind is the Eight of Cups energy. Where your head is at is the Three of Swords in reverse. And then the outcome here is the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here with this energy is that when this person comes back around, you need to use your intuition. Okay. Also, for a lot of you, you're not letting people know what you went through with this person. A lot of people don't know. Some people do. Okay. They don't really know what you went through with this person. You keep that to yourself. Okay. How this person was emotionally manipulating you. How they could have been emotionally abusive, verbally abusive. Could be physically too. Okay. Because this king gets down like that too. Whatever it is he has to do to keep you in line. But again, this could stem from him having addictions. This could stem from this behavior with him or her. Could stem from them being in love with someone else, so they could never love you. They could never be in the upright and actually love you. It could be because they went through some issues with childhood that they haven't resolved yet in reference to their emotions, and so they're just not balanced emotionally. This is someone who could be emotionally imbalanced. They could be very needy, very insecure, very smothering type of energy as well. All right. So that's the overall energy of this person who's coming back to you. Or this could have been you. Okay? Could have been the way you did things. And that could have been what was going on with you. Switch the roles as need be. This is a general read. Okay? The Three of Wands in reverse is the challenge. So the challenge is accepting the fact that this is not going anywhere. Because wands are about action. They're about taking action. See, this person here is trying to figure out, okay, what actions am I going to take? All right? This is the scenario. It's like you standing at the lake, you know, thinking about a problem and thinking about how you're going to resolve it. When it's in reverse, this person is not interested in resolving any issues or not interested in taking any steps forward. Okay? And that's the challenge. This King of Cups energy here is not interested in taking things further with you. Your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors want you to accept that and walk away with the Eight of Cups. You've walked away from this person before emotionally, on and off, on and off, on and off. This is how I know you guys have been together forever, for a lot of you. Where your head is at is the Three of Swords in reverse. See, you're listening to this person who wants to apologize here, okay? You've healed as well, okay? Now here this person comes as soon as you've healed. And then the outcome here is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone who's very loving, very nurturing. You're no longer in this state, okay, where you're needy, you're jealous, you're envious, or anything like that. This could have been this person as well. They may no longer be in that state either. But I'm getting strongly this is you, Libra, because you've healed. Okay, so in the first spread, you were in reverse. All right, so I'm getting that strongly here. Some of you may have met someone, and so now you may be in a relationship with someone else, because the Queen of Pentacles could represent someone who's married. Okay, so you may have met a partner who eventually will lead to marriage, or you may be getting married and now your person is finding out, the person you had children with or the person that you stuck around and wanted that relationship with, now they found out, so here they are and here they come. Yep. So yeah, so here this is this person, okay, not able to give you a relationship because we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse represents that the relationship is over. Okay, the solid connection is over. All right, you left this person behind. With the Strength card in reverse here, this talks to me that this person was abusive to you, for some of you, verbally and physically abusive, but they were the take charge. They were the one who were in control of the relationship. You were the one who, just basically went along with the program, no matter how difficult it was for you. You stuck by this person. With the Page of Swords energy here, this is you not speaking to this person is what I'm getting here. But this is also this person probably watching you and seeing that you're with someone else. All right. And then with the Ten of Wands here, or you could have been watching everything this person was doing. And then you finally just got to the point with the Ten of Wands where you had enough and you let go. This person wasn't communicating with you. They weren't telling you the truth. They would tell you, okay, it would be just enough conversation with this Page of Swords. It would be just enough conversation to keep you around, right? But it never went anywhere. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse here, representing that this person was only about themselves, their own selfish ideas, and based on, and dealing with you based on what they could get from you or what was beneficial to them in a relationship. That's all they cared about. It wasn't about you. It was about them. All right. And with the Hermit energy, I'm getting that someone is realizing this. Okay. You or the person, whoever was the one that was being an ass. So you got enough of this. You went within with the Hermit energy. Okay. A lot of you isolated yourself from this person as well. You got away from them. Okay. And you're looking back at this and you realize with the Fool card that you basically jumped in without thinking, because that's what the Fool does in reverse. They jump in without thinking, jump into a situation and then it's like an oh shit situation, or they jumped into a situation and like jumped into a rabbit hole and had to climb out of it. And it's like, damn, what the hell was I thinking? I was really, with the Six of Cups in reverse, very naive. I had unrealistic expectations with this person. And this represents the past with the Six of Cups. And it's like, okay, I have to leave this person in the past. I have to let them go. All right. For some of you, this was a very karmic connection. Somebody you knew from a past life, which is why the connection was so strong and it was so difficult for you to get out of. But you realize with the Seven of Pentacles, you had to take action because this person was just around for whatever. They just wanted something for nothing. They were getting all of your goods, but not giving you what you deserved. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the extended. We're going to figure out what's going on with this person. When are they coming back if they haven't already? What they're going to be trying to tell you. Are they going to be up to their old tricks, and how you can avoid, being caught up in a disaster, like, for example, getting pregnant by this person again, because that could very well be the case. And then you're in this, or getting this person pregnant again. And now you're trapped with this person again forever again, with their ways and their, no, you got to avoid this. So this is what Saturn is coming to teach you. It's like, okay, you enjoyed the sex because that's what the fifth house is all about with Saturn there. But it's like, are you going to jump back into this sexual connection with this person when all it was sex? It was good sex, but that's all it was. It didn't get you, the relationship you wanted. It just got you a lot of headache. So we're going to clarify and extend it and see what's going on with this and get you some advice. So Libra, let me know if this resonated. Click the like button, share, subscribe. You guys, I'm on Instagram at 8th House Energy, 8, the number 8th _house _ energy. And I'm also on Facebook. So link up with me in either of those places, okay? And I will see you in the extended. I love you guys. Peace out.